So hello guys, this is going to be a very quick video. So I've been helping two different ladies who complained to me in my DM about their need to get pregnant and how they've been trying to get pregnant for some years but they couldn't, and I was able to help them. And for the past 2 months we've been on it. Earlier this month I got the good news from one of them that she has conceived, and just yesterday I got another call from the second person that she just tested positive for pregnancy. That is why I'm coming to you all with the good news and also to explain what I did different for these two ladies and how they were able to conceive after trying for so long. So that is what we're going to be discussing in this video today. So hello guys, what's up and welcome back once again to my channel. This is Everything Health with Nurse Dara, and in this channel we get to discuss different topics related to health. If you're seeing this face for the first time, I am Nurse Chidera Cynthia. I'm a registered nurse, registered midwife, registered public health nurse, and a Bachelor of Nursing Science degree holder, currently practicing here in Nigeria. If you're interested in this topic, keep watching. So here's the thing: if you've been trying to conceive and you've been calculating your cycle length, calculating your ovulation day, your safe days, your fertile days and all of that, and you're tired of doing all those calculations, or you just don't want to do those calculations, you just want to know when you're going to ovulate so you can just have sex and get pregnant, if all parameters of fertility are okay, of course. The only reason you're not getting pregnant is because you've not been calculating your ovulation day, you've not been having intercourse at the right time to get pregnant, then continue watching this video because it's definitely for you. So all I did was explain how to use ovulation test kits to these two ladies. If you're finding it difficult to calculate your ovulation day, or you have irregular cycle lengths, this month you're getting 25 days cycle, next month you're getting 28 days cycle, another month 30 days cycle, you just can't pinpoint the particular date you're going to be ovulating, then ovulation test kits should definitely be in your house. If you're using ovulation test kits and you get a positive ovulation test, it simply means you're going to ovulate in the next 12 to 24 hours. So if you're trying to conceive, once you get that positive, that is when you start having intercourse with your partner to get pregnant. So normally if you're using the calendar method, for a lady with 28 days cycle length, regular 28 days cycle length, her ovulation day is on cycle day 14. That is, if you subtract 14 from 28 days, you get 14. You subtract 14 from any cycle length you have to get your ovulation day. But for women with irregular cycle lengths, they have different cycle lengths every month. That is why they really need to use ovulation test kits. Even if you have regular cycle lengths, you can still use ovulation test kits. Now this is how to use ovulation test kits. There are different types of ovulation test kits in the market. You can pick any one of your choice. Once you get your period, once you start menstruating, from the first day of your period, that is your cycle day 1, right? So once your period stops, maybe on the 4th day or on the 5th day, whenever your period stops, you start tracking with ovulation test kits. Get a book. I'm going to put up a picture of how to arrange your book. Just write out the cycle day, the date your period started, the cycle day 1, 2, 3, list it out like that. Then once your period stops, you start tracking with the ovulation test kits. Test morning and night. As you test, you attach it on the book. So this is a sample that I made, but I'm going to put up a picture of what it looks like on the screen so you can follow what I'm saying. So once you get your book and you arrange it, if this is your first time tracking with ovulation test kits, after arranging your booklet like this, then you write cycle 1 and then you write out CD, which means cycle day. Just write cycle day 1 under day 2, day 3, day 4, just like that. Okay, then the next column will be date. You write the date your period started, the first day that period started, you write it there. The next column will be BBT, that is basal body temperature. If you're also tracking with thermometer, you can include that. If you're not, then you can skip that. Then the next column will be time. Just write it there. Okay, you're going to see the need later. In the next column you write period, which means the days you saw your period. Just write Y under, which means yes, you saw your period on those dates. Okay, then when the period stops, you stop writing the Y. Then the next part will be LH test strip. LH test strip is simply the ovulation test strip. That is where you're going to be attaching the test strips when you start tracking. The next one is LH peak, which means low, high or peak. If you're testing and you're getting a negative result, you can put L, which means low. Then when you get a positive result, you put P, which means peak. So once your period stops, on that period column, you stop writing the Y. Then from the next day, you start testing with the ovulation test strip, morning and night. When you wake up in the morning, you test. Before going to bed, you test. All you have to do is to simply urinate on a clean container, then get the strip, dip it into the urine. This is what the strip looks like. You see where they wrote marks here, this blue line. So when you dip it into the urine, make sure the urine doesn't cross the blue line. Then you remove it, place it on a flat, dry, clean surface. Then allow it to read for about 10 minutes. And you're going to see your result. When it's done reading, this is how to know whether it is positive or negative. The ovulation test strip normally will have one line, which is called the control line. That line is going to be there, whether it's positive or it's negative. If you don't see any line at all, then the test is invalid. You have to repeat it again. There will be two lines. One is the control line and the other one is the test line. Your focus should be on the test line. If the test line becomes as dark as the control line or even darker than the control line, then it is a positive result. It means you'll be ovulating in the next 12 to 24 hours. That would be the right time to start having intercourse if you want to get pregnant. But if it's not as dark as the control line, the line is just there but it's not dark, then it is a negative result. All you have to do is attach it on your book. The particular day and time you did this test, write it out there on their respective columns. Then attach the test strip on that column. You have to keep doing it morning, night, every day. Immediately after seeing your period, you'll be monitoring the line progression. That test line that was once faint, you notice it becoming darker. Then any day it gets dark, really dark, or even darker than the control line, it simply means you have gotten a positive test and you'll be ovulating in the next 12 to 24 hours. Also, for people trying to conceive either a baby boy or a baby girl, ovulation test strip is also the best for you. Just repeat the same process, be writing it down, be attaching it on your book. Then for a female baby, if you have male children, you just want a female child, remember you have to have intercourse with your partner 5 days or 4 days before your ovulation day. And after having intercourse with your partner 5 days or 4 days before your ovulation day, you stop having intercourse. Do not have intercourse with your partner 3 days, 2 days, or on the day of your ovulation. Because if you have intercourse then and your egg is released, there's still chances of the male sperm going faster than the female sperm to go and fertilize the egg and you have a baby boy. That is because the Y chromosome, which represents baby boy, moves and swims faster than the female chromosome, that is the X chromosome. So for a baby boy, you try to have sex closer to your ovulation day or on your ovulation day. You have sex 3 days, 2 days, or on the day of your ovulation if you're trying for a baby boy. Then to use this test strip to do that is very simple. All you have to do is, as you're also tracking and attaching it on the book, once you notice that dark line becoming thicker, it's not thick already, but you're just noticing the progression, you start having intercourse. First of all, you have to know your body well, so do this tracking for at least 2 months or 3 months to know the exact day you usually get this peak ovulation test. If you notice that the peak, you usually get it on cycle day 11 or day 12 or day 13, these 3 days after testing for like 2-3 months. If you're trying for a baby girl, all you have to do is to start having intercourse 5 days before those days, 4 days before those days, and stop before you get the peak test. If you're trying for a baby boy, all you have to do is to wait till you get the positive test. That is the day you should start having intercourse with your partner to get pregnant for a baby boy. So this is where we're going to end this video, and I hope you were able to learn 1 or 2 things from this. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the comment section if you still have any questions, and I'll be there to respond. Turn on your notification bell because I have more informative and educative videos coming your way on this channel. This is it for now. Stay tuned and see you in my next one. Bye.